Welcome to IBM Support TV, where we answer questions and share technical support information, hints and tips on IBM products.
Hello, welcome to this short presentation on object server recovery scenarios. The example environment used was Netcool Omnibus 8.1 on Solaris 10. There are three main object server recovery scenarios. The object server is busy, the object server calls and is unstable, the object server does not start. Each of these scenarios prevent normal usage of the object server. To recover the object server, use the following process. Stop the object server, back up the object server DB files, check the object server's tab files using nco_check_store, start the object server from the command line in single user mode. If the check_store command reports an issue, revert the system to the latest object server backup. The single user mode is when the object server's port is set to a port that none of the clients can connect to. This is done by setting the port for the object server in omni.dat to a port none of the clients use. To revert the object server to normal usage, set the object server's port back to the original setting. Remember to run nco_igen after updating omni.dat and to restart the object server process. When an object server is busy, it may respond to nco_ping, but users may be unable to log in, or if they can log in, are unable to execute commands successfully. Check the logs for activity and hints of a performance issue. In some cases, the issue relates to another process using all of the CPU. Therefore, check the system's CPU usage. Check that the object server has enough free memory. Check that there is enough free disk space. Some issues relate to event flooding and may resolve themselves after a reasonable amount of time. Therefore, wait before attempting to hard recover the object server to ensure the issue is not transient. To recover a stalled object server, shut down the object server and run it from the command line in single user mode with the -auto enabled false option set. Check the object server's row counts and object server's log files. Disable any suspect triggers and purge any unusually large tables. Restart the object server from the command line normally and check the object server's behavior and table row count sizes. If the object server is the primary aggregation object server, it is best to keep the system in failover mode for a longer period of time before reverting back to the primary object server. Check the backup object server for any symptoms spotted in the primary and ensure the two systems are kept consistent. When an object server calls or stalls, it will display a number of features as shown. If necessary, set a core file size in the nco_objserve.env file and collect and check a core file. Object server calls can happen due to external factors. Check the system for problems such as an excessive number of connecting clients, memory and CPU exhaustion, and users sending the object server call signals, of course. Check the catalog.memstore table and object server log files for issues. The other cause of object server calls is an application or API bug. Here is a list of things that you can check. Usually calls are created due to memory issues, which are created by a number of factors. A fatal log message suggests something happened that the object server was unable to recover from. To recover a core in object server, check the allowed number of connections, the available free memory and row counts of object server tables. Disable any suspect triggers, procedures or tools. Check to see if the calls happen regularly or during specific user processes. Install the latest fix pack to the object server, or you can report the issue to IBM if the latest fix pack is installed. The object server can exit without running properly. Under these circumstances, the process ID under process control keeps increasing, and any client connecting is exited. When the object server is run from the command line, it returns the command line prompt. The cause of this type of behavior is listed here. Check the system and object server log file for messages to resolve the issue. For example, try setting the host to localhost or just recreate the interfaces file using the nco_igen tool. Then start the object server from the command line. Make sure the user's environment is configured correctly. If the system is not recoverable, revert to the latest object server tab files. It is possible to remove corrupted log and checkpoint files to recover a corrupted object server DB directory. Revert the DB directory from the backup made earlier. Check to see which log and check files are most recent and remove these before running the nco_check_store command. Then check the object server runs from the command line in single user mode.
Thanks for watching this episode of IBM Support TV. Please leave a comment with topics you would like to see in future episodes. Until then, stay tuned.